There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Miami Dolphins. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys are in the midst of a great run. Only one loss in their last 10 games. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
This defense for the Broncos, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, you want to make sure that on an opening drive that you at least stay out there for a while and get into the flow of the game. A 3-and-out would have been problematic, but that's a good throw there to ensure they get another set of downs.
Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. When you look at this Bronco defense, this unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season. But if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Up the middle they go. Middleton. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Nix from the shotgun. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
First down.
In motion goes the tight end. On the ground, it's Ford. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 15-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Caught here, right side, no. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
It's a gain of 4.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Bo Nix taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Broncos nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you under pressure, they got him again. Mike Green racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Able to avoid him at the 40. It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line? Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. Here's 2nd and 7. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll go play action with Nix. He's on his way. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Here's Nix. And he comes back with one complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Aiden Hutchinson credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Now Hall to start the drive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. This one caught downfield by Evans. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. And worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. Ball again on 2nd down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Denver.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At their 48-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Going to throw right side here, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he fires one, but incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10, just outside of the red zone. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Have a defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
They'll run with Hall. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 5. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Breece Hall. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Broncos have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before break. Nix. A shot downfield for Burks. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on the Saints. Okay, Brandon, thank you. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. And it's Romeo Doubs. He's going to look in the catch and then look.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball again on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll go again with Hall. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 43-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
Mahomes now to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Bradley Pinion in punt formation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They will start this drive with 4. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now it's Nix. There's a short one taken in by Lawton. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Friedman. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Nix to the air. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And as we hit the home stretch here, you can see he leads all NFL wideouts in touchdown grabs this season. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now Mahomes. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Denver.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Denver. And even 50 yards. Now here's Mahomes. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Mike Evans, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Broncos have down in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw. Here's Nix. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, Friedman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They run with 4. Fights free at the 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Montez Sweat with a tackle. 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Paul on a give up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down at 5. They'll try the left side. Friedman. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And they'll go on the ground. On this one, may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 31-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Middleton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is 1st and 10. Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
It's a gain of 53 yards. First down, Broncos.
Mahomes will throw. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mahomes to throw it. And it's incomplete. It would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Mahomes. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So in a 3-point game, this defense decides to put the kicker on ice, let him think about it for a little bit, and it would appear that the decision was a good one.
Maybe that had something to do with it. Maybe it didn't. But you certainly can't argue with the results.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their